Hello, this is Char-Lez for the Dave Nolan Society, and this is Tuesday Table Talk. We'll be talking about Florida Amendment 11 coming up on the November 6th election here, and I have with me Russ Wood and Carl Dickey. Russ, how you doing, sir?
Doing good, Char-Lez. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And Carl, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Good to see you, Char-Lez. Good to see you, Russ.
All right, so let's just get right in on this. The title, the official title is Repeal Prohibition on Aliens Property Ownership, Delete Obsolete Provision on High-Speed Rail, and Repeal of Criminal Statutes Effect on Prosecution Amendment. And the title itself is a bit confusing to me. A yes vote supports this amendment too. Repeal constitutional provision prohibiting foreign-born persons ineligible for citizenship from owning, inheriting, disposing and possession of personal property. Repeal an obsolete constitutional provision stating that a high-speed rail ground transport system be developed in Florida, and delete the provisional, I'm going to read the words that are actually on the page, delete the constitutional provision that an amendment to a criminal statute does not affect the prosecution of a crime committed before that statute's amendment. A no vote opposes all of that. Oh yes, and for context, I almost got out of it. The LPF votes no on this, and the League of Women Voters, they also oppose this. And I have to admit that I'll go ahead and lead on this one, that I oppose this. First off, just right off the top, I would like to support a repeal of constitutional provision prohibiting foreign-born persons ineligible from citizenship from owning, inheriting, disposing, and possession of property. That seems like a real libertarian, easy one to do. But I'm very concerned with the amendment of a criminal statute does not affect the prosecution of a crime committed. And again, this is a whole bundle thing. And to me, in a way, it's almost a principal thing to vote against a bundled one, unless you just happen to like every single thing in it. These are completely unrelated, and so that's my thought on it. Hey, Russ, what are you thinking?
Well, again, as you say, bundled, and so I'll oppose it. Some of the individual parts might be okay, but just because of the way it's bundled, I'm going to oppose it.
Carl?
I'm opposed. The issues have nothing to do with one another, and it's unfortunate. I'm voting against it. We need to stop this bundling of amendments, and hopefully in the next 10 years, when the Constitutional Revision Commission gets back together again, they can get stuff straightened out, and then the Florida legislature do the same.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take an official vote on this one. Carl, since you're on the screen, sir, what's your official vote?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Russ, sir?
No.
All right. And
He's more solid than mine.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's a little bit of hesitation there, but I also vote no. So there we have it. The Dave Nolan Society opposes Florida Amendment 11. And thank you for watching our Tuesday Table Talks. We'll have more of these. And I'm going to say, what is it? Subscribe. Yes, subscribe and share. None of that tune-in stuff for us anymore. We've got to get with the lingo. All right, everybody, live free.